okay, I want to sync anytime a pitch is sent in Pitchit. I want to create an event inside of Hubspot. Now, this one, the trigger will be Pitchit because that's where the actual event's occurring that kicks off this integration. So choose Pitchit as your trigger. The event is going to be that a new pitch was sent. So basically every time Pitchit's AI agent sends a message to your lead, we do want HubSpot to see that that's occurred. Sync Pitchit with Zapier if you haven't done so already. All you need is a quick API key. You can find that by clicking on your name in the bottom left, going to integrations, and copying and pasting it in. Okay, once that's done, Zapier will kick you back into the builder and it will have synced your Pitchit account. Move on. Your trigger is going to effectively be to tell Pitchit which campaign you want to sync pitches sent into your HubSpot account. Now, I'm going to choose all campaigns because I don't really care which campaign is sending the pitch. I want all messages on Pitchit to integrate into our HubSpot account because that's the source of truth. But you might only want to sync individual campaigns. We do let you pick one or multiple inside of our API. But again, for the purposes of this meeting or of this demonstration, I'm going to choose all because I just want all pitches sent, regardless of which campaign it's tied to send that data into HubSpot. So I'm going to test the trigger, and it's going to pull the most recent pitch we've sent out to Scooby-Doo, and it will have the mock pitch text. Move on. In this case, we want to select HubSpot, and we want to actually create an engagement in HubSpot. So create engagement. Choose your HubSpot account. This is my Hub ID. Move on, and in the action, the engagement type is going to be well, I guess you could do a note if you want, or you could do an email. I would say an email is probably the closest thing because Pitchit does allow you to email, but you might run into some issues here if you don't have an email address because you were texting them inside of Pitchit. And so this is a little dangerous to choose this engagement type unless you know that you will always have an email that it's being sent on, and so it's safer to choose a note as your engagement type. And then what you're going to do in the note body is you're basically going to just give the information. So who did you send it to, right? That'll be included in the contact name. And then what was the actual pitch text? So here's the pitch text. And so how this is going to read is it's going to be attached to Scooby-Doo instead of HubSpot, and it's going to say we wrote to Scooby-Doo, and here's what we wrote, right? And it'll have the exact time and date that it went out. And so it will show that pitch being sent on the timeline. Once you're done with that, pretty simple. You just click continue, test the step. As long as there's no errors, hit publish, and you're done. Officially, every time one of Pitchit's AI agents contacts by sending a pitch to one of your leads, HubSpot will now see it, record it, and so HubSpot will continue to be your primary source of truth, and that effectively syncs Pitchit to your HubSpot account.